Right, so we're going to do the Draw My Life meme, and I'll explain as I go along. There are bits on the edges that are cut off because I don't have a fancy tripod, but whatever, we're just gonna get through this. So what I'm gonna cover is the COC years. Between 18 and 19 years of age, when I was going to community college, COC, College of the Canyons, I was on my computer most of the time talking with this guy that I met on the internet named Ben Russell. And these are the type of conversations that we had. Just to sum up, he's saying, "Hey, I'm really excited to meet you," and I'm saying, "Yeah, me too." And he says, "Oh, well, what do you want to do when you get to Ingerland, land? And I said, "Oh, see the countryside. Oh, and you, teehee, XOXOXO." So I was really in love with this guy, and we kept talking until the age of 19. I hopped on a plane and I went to England to finally meet him. Here's my drawing of a really, really crappy looking plane. I did this very, very rushed, as you can tell. But yeah, I went to England to meet him, so I left California and went to the UK and met him for the first time, and I fell madly in love with him, or at least I thought that I fell madly in love with him. I mean, I had like freaking stars in my eyes, and oh my god, I love you. But he didn't really. Oh, and this is where my camera crapped out on me. I had trouble with my camera, and I couldn't get the it basically died on me, and I couldn't get that footage back. So there's a picture of him saying, "Oh, sorry, I don't like you like that. Want to be friends?" And so we went to a party after that whole fiasco, and so there's me drinking alone, and there's him, chatting up this girl saying, "Oh yeah, great party," and then this guy approached me, and there he is. He's in the corner saying, "Hey man, that new girl, I think she's pretty cute. I think I'll go talk to her." And so he did. Um, and we were at the party chilling, and this new guy, his name was Robert James Vidler. He had flaming red hair. He was a ginge, and he was saying, "Hey, you're Ben's girlfriend, aren't you?" And I'm like, "No, not anymore. He kind of dumped me because he's a jerk like that." And he's like, "Cool. Oh, well, sorry, no, I'm not cool. But hey, you wanna talk and maybe hang out and stuff after you go back home?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool. That's cool. I'll Facebook message you when I get back home." So we did. Uh, it was a mutual thing. So after that party, there was some R-rated stuff going on. But we did talk when I got back to California. He did send me a Facebook message, and he was saying, "Hey, hope you're okay with the whole breakup thing. Um, and I really want to talk to you, and I really want to, have this friendship with you. So you want to keep in touch?" And so we did. We did keep in touch until one day he got on a plane and came to see me in California. There's me, California bound, he was. Um, and we did loads of things together. We kind of, you can't really see, but that's us kind of drawn in the corner up there. But it says him plus me equals, and we went to Hollywood. We went and did some like Hollywood murder mystery thing, and went clubbing and such. Um, that's me drawing Santa Monica Pier, all the water and stuff. That was the first place that we went to, and it was sort of our, fresh off the plane first date, really. We went to LA and, puttered around there for a bit, shopping, clubbing, stuff like that. And then we took a trip to San Francisco. This is me trying to draw one of those little cars, cable cars in San Fran. And at the end of his trip, before he went back, um, he asked me if I wanted to become his girlfriend. So there's him saying, "Will you be my girlfriend long distance?" And basically, I had freaking stars in my eyes and said, "Hell yeah!" And that's how we met and how we got together. And then after that, we'll see some dates here in the corner. January 2010, he came to California. Vid, that's his nickname. And then December of that same year, I went to the UK to visit him. And while I was in the UK, um, there's the UK with, half green and half brown patches. And then I went from there to Ireland, which is basically this big old green thing. And while we were in Ireland, he took me to meet his family and all that, and I got to meet his Irish cousins. But then we went to Dublin, and he got this fancy hotel room in Temple Bar, and he dropped down on one knee, and he proposed to me. So I'm trying to draw it's a really crappy picture of my clattering with the hands and the crown and the heart, but it doesn't matter because this event is important in my life, and I said, "Oh my God, yes, I would totally marry you." Yeah, so that was that, and then we got married on July 8th, 2011, and it was a nice hot summer day in California. Got married in California. I failed to draw that, but it's really hard to draw clothes on stick figures. But there's him in sort of his suit, and then there's me in my white dress with I had some white dress with gold little trim, so it kind of matched my hair a little bit. And now that's why I'm in the UK, is because after we got married, about what is that, 2 months, June, July, August, no, less than a month, sorry, got my dates mixed up, less than a month, I got my visa, my spousal visa approved, and I was able to go over and live happily ever after with my husband, my best friend, and we are still together today, living it up in England. And this will be nearly 2 years that we've been together. So coming up in July will be 2-year anniversary. And I wrote happily ever after because, my life is basically a British fairy tale.